Taurus daily, 15th to the 16th. Taurus. Okay. So the energy coming into your reading, Taurus, is the World card. So this is a card of having everything, I feel, in sync with one another. So this is a circle, right? And I feel like this can represent a compass, this can represent a path, and someone knowing their path and following their path, okay? And making their way through something. And the World it's a card where someone has perhaps built up something over time and they're wanting to do something and they haven't been able to, but they've kept building and building and building, and then it's coming to that point now where they can take a big step forward. A big step forward this is. So actually I could describe it with an example quite small, really. So someone that's wanted to go on holiday for a long time, and they've been saving up for this quite an amazing holiday, this amazing trip perhaps around the world, right? And it's like now they have everything prepared in order to go on that trip. Okay, so that's a metaphor. So this it isn't, this trip doesn't exist, but I'm just saying it's that sort of feeling. It's that they have the resource now, they have everything they need, and they are very prepared now to take a journey around the world, So that's quite beautiful, and it's about being quite balanced as well, I feel. So I feel like this can represent all signs coming together. So it's fire and air and water, and it's being grounded, and so there's passion, there's intelligence, there's there's value and success, there's reliability here. This is a real good card to start, I feel, and that's the feelings I'm getting from this card. Yeah. There's an anticipation for something as well, I feel. And this came out with the 9 of Cups, and this is about someone, like I said, having the resources behind them. See how they're sitting there quite strong, I feel, and they have everything out on the table, and I feel like this is a card of emotional fulfillment, I feel, but not. I feel like it's more so to do with being able to give and being satisfied with what they have to give. Okay, that's the sort of fulfillment that I'm saying. Being satisfied with the way that they can move things forward and having what they need now. This is someone that's built something, I feel, quite significant here with the 9 of Cups and the World card. They've really been taking those steps forward, and I'm actually getting an image of someone walking up steps, and they're very, very long steps, right? I'm just getting an endless amount of steps that someone is having to walk up and up and up and up and up, and then they get to the top and they see this room and it's full of abundance, it's full of these cups here. It's like they get to this room and they see it, and now they can have a rest at the top. So you see how this person's sitting. I'm getting an image here of them walking up so many steps and then sitting and going, okay, that was, it was quite a trip, but it was worth it. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, and this came out as well. So this is the 10 of Wands. So this is really putting the work in order to be successful, okay? Because if this is a 10, if all of these wands, they have to carry all these wands and be quite strong. Look at their arms, very big arms, okay? Being able to walk with all these wands. It's like they've had to carry so much, and that's because, they want to be successful in this. They want to really achieve something here, and they're very motivated to do so, okay? This is a card of determination, I feel, in this case. This is someone determined to achieve full success, okay? Determined to go as far as they can. And if I'm getting an image of these steps, and then this person here, do you see how they're walking? And they're walking with so many wands. So I feel like some of you, You know, this person is really taking on a lot, okay, but they're strong enough. They're strong enough to do so. Perhaps they do need to prioritize some things over another, or, you know, they have to do so. They have to find this passion within them in order to complete all this work. But, you know, it's very successful. Okay, Taurus. 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 Yeah. The Emperor card. So the Emperor is someone that is quite wise. They can actually lead an empire. Okay, so they are someone that values their stability, values some sort of structure to move forward, and they do have the power to lead situations. They're quite firm, okay? I feel like this as well can be sort of a father figure, looking after the house, looking after the home, making sure that everyone is okay. And they can do that. So this is someone that is quite wise, someone that can be trusted with those sort of responsibilities. And they sit quite firmly on this throne here, and I feel like this is a real good card to get. And also this is just a card of someone that's a great person as well. So they have achieved, they have come to a point now of, I would say, completing a cycle, but not just complete. I feel like in a way just establishing themselves. They have established themselves. Okay? And perhaps there is this, you know, there's the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Emperor, the World. You know, this is all about, taking that time to really, go of introspection as well as outward growth. It's about as well that time of inward growth, that time to come to some realizations and to really discover who they are. And I feel like here that the Emperor knows who they are. Okay, and they've reached the top of these steps that I was talking about. You know, they have this all behind them. They know who they are, and they're quite assured, you know, self-assured here, I feel. Taurus. Okay. So some swords are coming out. Someone is, I feel, coming out of a period of perhaps a deep thought or some sort of, whatever this resonates, you know. So the 10 here is a full cycle. So this is someone feeling stuck, feeling pinned down in some way. You know, this could just be past experiences that have been quite traumatic, okay? Or, quite, evoking a lot of emotion, evoking a lot of perhaps deep emotion that has hit their core, okay? And what I'm seeing here is these swords coming out. So this is that, and it might be a slow process for some of you, but I feel like these are coming out. So the Emperor has had to go through some struggles here. The Emperor has had to, you know, in order to get where they are, they've had to really, you know, go through some challenges and overcome some big challenges. And, you know, there's been some pain along the way. And what they've done is they've grown wiser. Okay, they have become quite wise, and it's only, I feel, it's made them who they are as well. Wow, so we do have a lot of 10s here, Taurus. We have the 10 of Wands and we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is, you know, this is someone that has been through quite a journey. Yeah, so as I said here, there is going, you know, there is going to be an ending to this, you know, some sort of, as I was saying, some sort of revival, some sort of rebirth. Okay, so I'm actually noticing here, this is the end card for your reading, and this is a card saying, look at the sun coming up in the background here. You know, look at how far, you know, this person has come quite far, and there's a sun at the back of the card, and it's peeking its way now, and it's saying there is, you know, after all of this challenges, all of these, you know, all of this hard work, you know, the sun is rising, and it's this brightness, it's this, you know, this coming together of sorts, this fulfillment that is coming on the rise, and it's because it's well deserved. Okay, so I feel like this is a reminder that this is well deserved. Because we do have the World card, so this is about something coming now, you know, something, a big step being taken forward, and being quite successful. Taurus, so this is the general reading, and now I just have a card for someone to take note of. Okay, so can we have a card, a message for Taurus, please? Something that they can take note of today. It could be small, it could be quite significant, but just one card, please, to, you know, for them to think about. Taurus. Wow. I love this reading, Taurus. I'm so happy for you. We have the Ace of Cups here, so I feel like if, you know, if someone's been feeling like, you know, there's, you know, perhaps they've had cups around them, they've had contentment already, but they've wanted, you know, they've wanted something more, or perhaps, you know, there's this sense of more to come, right? This anticipation for something more to come, and this feeling of, you know, there's more to this, there's more to this, there's more growth to this, you know, there's something here that is going to completely fulfill me. And I feel like this Ace of Cups is saying, yes, there is more, and it's coming, and this hand is being extended, and, you know, this cup is building, it's overflowing into this. You know, so there's real depth here. There's even more depth, okay? And you see this bird here. The bird represents freedom as well. And the hand is white, okay? The hand is white. And I'm feeling like white is a sense of sincerity. It's a sense of pureness. It's a sense of honesty here. So this is an honest, you know, start to something, or perhaps a growth, further growth that perhaps may have not been expected, but it is coming in. Okay, and it's quite beautiful, okay, because this person is already quite established, I feel. So I'm going to say, yeah, this is a very beautiful reading. You know, this is something that can really make someone feel whole. And it could be just a fresh start. It could be a new beginning of something for some of you as well. You know, this chapter of life. Okay? Okay, Taurus, that is your daily reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another.